So we are live here with VDRL. Tonight we run in China. I'm VD Racing. We have Nizo with us. Hi, mate.
Hello, how are you? I just need to get into the lobby because I got my times wrong and I thought it was an hour away from now.
Okay, but so I think we are in time for commentate this race. What did you expect about the China event?
I think it will be entertaining. I can't see who's in the lobby just yet because I'm not in yet, but I assume it will see similar people involved to what we saw in the previous weeks.
Yeah, for me, the crucial point will be the start because turn one is a little bit tricky and often because it's a long turn on right and often many drivers can have crashes in that because after that there is a slow corner on the left and can be a problem for somebody. I hope to see a clean race here. And now we're going to quali. It's already started, but no one is already on track.
Yeah, I mean, to add on to your point, obviously that turn 1, 2, 3, 4 section is known colloquially as the snail section because it is like a snail. It constantly loops round and gets tighter and tighter. And I think it is very difficult. It's one of those corners where it's meant to produce good racing because you can take a multitude of different lines in a race. Especially at turn 1, you've obviously got the concertina effect, which means drivers will just pile up and possibly have an accident. I mean, we saw that in 2016 in real life. We saw Raikkonen, Kvyat, and Vettel come together.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember in this track one thing in particular is Vettel overtaking one or two car into pit lane was
That
a
was also
fun one.
2016. That was also he overtook. I think it was
Yeah.
Carlos Sainz and Felipe Nasser. I remember. I think it might have been those two.
I don't remember what the driver overtook, but for sure was the Vettel the driver that overtake. So we are we have some drivers that start this by our lap. We have Ragic, Toro, Chizort, and J-Way. And also Jans. Now we expect with there is somebody as ever don't make the first attempt. Dix is one of them usually, but we will see if we do the same in this track. For me, it's one of the not the most practiced race because China is not on the calendar since 2-3 years, I think, and will be in this year in real Formula One. So since this year, I think I must practice. Oh, I saw some raindrop. Is possible?
I mean, China is known for its rain.
Wait. For that, I can't see what forecasts say. There is 34% of possibility of rain. So not so sure, but can be. Maybe if I was in for that I saw there is only one driver into pit. Is Quirta. All driver are in their outlap, so can be, but Meteo can into rain soon.
I'm just trying to get into the lobby. But yeah, it's going to be interesting because obviously, if there is raining on the way in qualifying, drivers will want to get out. Drivers will surely want to get out on track early so they don't get involved in the wet conditions. Because the last thing you want to do is go out on a wet track when everyone else has set dry times. I mean, the most well-known example of that was when Teo Fabi got pole position in the 1985 German Grand Prix, or was it the European Grand Prix at the Nürburgring, where he literally he was in his Tolman and he literally went out on Friday qualifying on a dry track, and then afterwards it just started raining and no one could beat his time. So he got pole position in the Tolman.
Yeah, now we have Ragic is the first one on track but can make an attempt. So he's at the end of sector 2. For sure he was on purple sector due to he's the first on the track. Now let me check what are the timing of the other people. Just a moment. We have a good first sector from the Aston Martin of try again, Little Boy, can be, through purple sector. Now we have, yeah, he was in pole. He's in pole. Rag second, J-Way third, Kevin only fourth, and Caesar fifth fastest. Try again, Little Boy, make a big time difference between him and the other drivers. Half a second, if I don't see well. It's a very big achievement for him in this condition, I think. What do you think about that?
I haven't heard what you've been saying for the last bit because I've been trying to sort
Sorry.
out. What did you say?
I saw but trying again Later Boy make a half second fastest lap despite other drivers. So you have Raggi in second, J-Way in third, Kevin in fourth, nearby him, but only we talk about half a second. But the other drivers are very far away from them.
Yeah, they are.
I don't. Maybe it was the first driver or the second. Try again, Little Boy. I saw a big difference between the driver in front and the other one. I don't know if it's the track the problem or the rain, but there is so many difference between driver in front and driver in back.
It's in the rain, so drivers need to get on track and do their laps now because obviously you can see some people are 7 seconds off the pace or 12 or 19 seconds off pace in the case of Remus, and I think they just all need to get on track because the last thing you want to do is not get a lap in and lose out. Like for example, Merck and Toro need to both, all of them who haven't gone out on track yet need to. Other than Merck and Toro, the only people who are in the pits who haven't set the lap yet. Obviously, there are people in the pits at the front, but they have set laps, so they're fine. It's starting to rain quite, not heavily, but it's starting to rain at least lightly now, so it is going to have a massive effect on driver time, probably going to be about a second or two slower than there would be in normal conditions.
Yeah, there is no one can improve till now. The time will be worse because now the forecast have a rain for 40% probability, so I think we don't see an improvement except if condition will change again.
Yes, we can see Squirtle on his lap.
Can be already ended the quali for real. I think.
Yeah, I mean Squirtle's on his lap now, and I can tell he's definitely been a lot more cautious, especially on the throttle when he would be under normal circumstances. His Alpine is to get out of the way, but he's struggling on entry to corners because he doesn't have the initial turn-in because obviously that rain is just making that car very unstable. He's keeping it under control very well. I know I'd have already spun off by this point and crashed out, but he's doing very well to keep that car at least in the almost straight and narrow. Merck is going to struggle. I mean, if he can go into his bag of tricks and make the track dry compared to all his other stuff, I think that he could definitely do well. But as I said, Squirtle or Squirty or whatever his name is, he is coming down this back straight, and he needs to just hope that he's in the top 15.
Yeah, we have many driver now on their lap. We have Remus Rule. We can follow him on Ferrari.
Yeah. I mean, he is in the top 8. I don't think he really. Yeah, exactly. He's going into the pits.
He's going to the pit. Yeah. So
I'd say focus on the AlphaTauri. That's perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know what his name is.
He's lap now, I think. No, he's his lap now, maybe.
He's on low EOS, so he must be on his lap, surely. Coming out of the hairpin, get the throttle down. He's done well to not wheel spin too much, as I think there is some sort of glitch with the rev limiter because he's revving absolutely mental. Comes up to the line. It's not enough. He's 17th. He's on a 1:37. That is 6 seconds off the pace. That is not enough for him. That is problematic. So he's going to have to hope for the track to dry out. Toto is also on a lap.
Yeah.
Toto, the Ferrari.
He's in his lap for sure, but I don't know if he can make something good because his intermediate until now is not quite good.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting perilously close to the 107% time. Obviously, the 107% time isn't applied in this game. I don't think it's even applied in the league. But we're all getting close to the point where drivers are literally 6 seconds off the pace of the leaders because of the weather conditions. Toto is on a lap, as you can see here. We're going to see how bad the traction is through turn 12, I think this is. He's struggling to put the power down. And luckily for him, I think he has some sort of traction control because he was planting his throttle. He wouldn't be able to do that in regular conditions. But we are coming down this back straight in towards turn 13, no 14 now. No, 15 it might be. I can't count. I know there's 16 corners on the circuit, so yes, it's turn 15. We're coming up to the final corner now. Just hope he doesn't invalidate on the exit because that will be a disaster for him. He comes up to the line. It is enough. It is a 1 minute 33.1 for him.
Yeah, he's in 10 fastest. It's not a good, bad lap, but he can't go as he was gone. Always run in the other round. So it's a little bit strange. I have a quality like that because all the action, all the the main action was already happened at the beginning. Now we can only try to commentate the other drivers, but try to improve them themselves. But we have a big difference between the driver that set the lap at the beginning and the driver that tried to make it now.
I mean, what's happening with Merck? We see what's happening with Merck because he's obviously not set a lap yet, but he is on one. He is obviously, he's been doing well the past couple of weeks. He's got pole position, I think, twice now. And he's coming up to the final
I think. Also in Suzuka, maybe.
Oh, he's coming in. He's not even setting a lap. So Merck might be screwed here because obviously he's not on a lap. He's not set a valid lap time. Jans is in that Red Bull. He's coming into turn 1. I mean, the rain doesn't look as bad as I remember it being. It seems to have. Because obviously I'm just watching on the stream, so it's a lower quality. I can just see some spits coming down. I don't know if I can't see anything on the halo, so it doesn't seem to be that bad rain. And he's obviously setting his personal best lap times because he's not done a lap yet. He needs to hope and beg and pray that he can get at least into that top 15 and knock out Huerta, who we were on board with earlier on.
Yeah, he's going in the middle sector here. He's a couple of corner, a little bit tricky. Now we have a slow section here, and after the straight. But as you can see, he's struggling a little bit in traction. He tried to don't have so much problems on the exit, but obviously he must slow down his pace like that. Now we'll see what time he can set.
We will. We'll see what he can do. He's coming to the hairpin now.
I don't think he can achieve more than 1:43. 33.
That's a good. I think he can potentially get into the 1:32 if he's got a good lap, but he's not. He's going to get a 1:33.5.
Yeah, 1:33.5 as I predict. The level is that for this kind of condition, 1:43, 1:42, very high can be the maximum you can obtain here with this condition right now. But maybe someone can do better. We see.
Yeah, we will see. Obviously, we're on board with the Alpine of Duchy now. I mean, most of the people in the server are Dutch, so I don't know why he's called himself Duchy. We don't need to know that. But he's obviously in 17th at the moment on a 1:36.1. There's definitely a couple of seconds he can gain. And he's wheeling to keep those tyres up to temperature, but you don't need to do that. All you need to do is press the brake and the throttle at the same time, and the tyres will instantly heat up and you won't get any tyre wear. So, I think he is on no traction because he's very gingerly applying that throttle. He's so slow at applying it, just so he doesn't spin. He doesn't want to do what Giovinazzi did here in 2017. Going to the inside of the circuit for some reason. Obviously, there's no wet racing line in this game, but I think he might be trying to apply. Oh my god, he's just turning in. There's so much understeer.
Yeah.
He's not had to shift. He's not had to shift gears. He's going from fifth gear to first gear to third to fourth to fifth to first. I've not seen any more erratic driving from that there, but he's coming out of a snail section just fine.
Yeah, now he's on, also Mirk behind. This was at the beginning of his lap in in 2 seconds. Sorry, he was sliding at the penultimate corner. But for Daci, I don't see possibility to understeer here again. Oh, he lost that.
Yeah, he's so aggressive. If you look at where he steers, he's steering left and right, then left and right. He's not actually going very smoothly at all, and that's cost him on that lap because he's just going way too aggressively. Let's go on board with Merck then.
Well, yeah, go on, Mirk. He's on his lap. Yeah.
Let's see what he can do in these wet conditions. He's snapping away at that car.
Yeah.
That's like Gilles Villeneuve style, a constant oversteer. He's coming up towards turn 5 or 6 now, and he's going to come out of the corner. Gets great traction. Oh, that's very good traction there. Where there's something that'll be interesting to look at after the race.
Maybe he's raining less because now I see not so much rain like before, but I don't know if it's only my impression.
Fair enough. I can't really see much because of the low quality screen.
Yeah, seems good. It seems comfortable despite the other drivers we see until now. So I can think it can catch 142 high, 133, but
potentially.
Yeah, potentially can be at 22 high, 22.6 maybe. But we see. I don't know. It's only an impression.
Yeah, he's obviously coming into the last cut. It's like he's got traction control. I wonder why. He's coming around the final couple of corners now. He'll come up to the final corner now. This is obviously a very tricky corner to get right in dry conditions because you can definitely get bad track limits. Let's see what he can do. The 35.
Oh, maybe it was only too slow. For that, seems that he don't struggle. Simply because he is not push how is needed. Let the boy, the post hitter, till now retired the car after said for his lap. Now, if he comfortable to arrive in pole, I think.
Yeah, he'll be. Yeah, there's a lot of people retiring. I think they'll have a flurry of people who are in the pits because obviously we've got 1 minute and 40 to go. They're not going to get out on track again. There's no need to stay in the session. They can just retire early. SNY is on a 133.8. He's on the cusp of getting knocked out. If the people behind him can improve, he will be knocked out. So he's obviously going to try and make sure he doesn't do that. I'm not sure if he's going to improve because obviously these conditions are worsening in my opinion.
Only drivers who can improve for sure can be Daci, finishing art, and Osman seeded. Maybe.
Yeah, he's 4/10 off his time, SNY is. Yellow flags in sector 2, I think that's just the McLaren going slowly, it's nothing too big. Because Jerry is trying to gear it for he's got a minute to go to get to the line, he should be fine. As you come around up towards the hairpin, brakes just after the 100, but he's gone a bit deep, gets the car turned, and on the curb he's going to put the throttle down. Now, he's going into the pits. He can't make it.
Yeah, it was very slow.
Yeah. Now, I Am Jerry is gearing up for a lap. He's not actually on one yet. But we're going to come towards the line and see what he can do, obviously. Getting those tyres warmed up. Not sure how Dutchy and Finishing Heart are getting on because those two, obviously, Finishing Heart, I always give him the nickname Finishing Last because he's never ever doing any well. But yeah, we're going to move on towards the lap with the McLaren. I Am Jerry here. Going through turn 1, just hugs that inside for the first part of the corner, goes to the outside for the second part, doesn't want to try and go too far out wide because then you could get devastating understeer. Clobbers the curb on exit and that just completely ruins his run. That's a disaster movement for him there on the exit of turn 4. Just drifts his way through the corner but doesn't actually get any time for it.
He's not he's not conditioned to improve any lap, I think. Here,
That's Finishing Hard gone round into 19.
Finishing span.
finishing spinning. spinning heart, we should call it. Not
Spinning art, okay, it can be cool. Okay, I think.
Let's have a look at Dutchy. What's Dutchy doing?
Yeah.
Dutchy is coming into the pits,
Okay.
so we know who's through in qualifying. We know who's not. I Am Jerry is going to be safe. If we've got I Am Jerry, why haven't we got I Am Tom? There's no Tom to the Jerry, but going in towards the end of this qualifying session, then, and we're qualifying 1 second, and we have 5 drivers knocked out. So both AlphaTauris of I don't know how to say that guy's name. I think it's Osman, Leon Osman. Then you've got Finishing Heart in 19th, Dutchy in 18th for the Alpine, not doing well because his teammate is up in 14th. Williams of Merck, after his good performances in the last couple of weeks, decides he just doesn't know how to drive. And then Squirter, with the strangest name I've ever heard, in 16th.
Yeah, Merck outside Q2 is so strange to see. Maybe he chose the wrong strategy to come outside.
Maybe if he got to activate his secret traction control. But we're gonna move in towards Q2 now, and hopefully we'll see some more entertaining action.
Yeah. We hope to have a same condition for all the second part of qualifying in Q2 to have to see more action. So because now we don't have too much to commentate about, because except the fight for the back, we don't have any other things. So driver not qualified are Squirter, Mirk, Dutchy, Finishing Art, and Osman. What do you expect from the Meteor now?
This is going to be hard. I don't know who's going to get knocked out next. Obviously, the options are people who are already in the positions from 11 to 15. But I don't know who's going to get knocked out, because some people could perform better when they need to. Obviously, we've got it's rainier from the start here, so people won't have the benefit of.
But it seems like now it's raining more than before. Maybe can be intermediate can be the tire.
Yes, I mean China, as I said earlier, is not really known for its wet weather. I mean, we saw the race in 2007 where Hamilton went off into the gravel, but we haven't really seen much wet weather rain here ever. It's very weird, but it produces good entertaining sessions like this. People are going out on softs. People are going out on slick tires.
Okay, we are on the Aston Martin of J-Way now, yeah. But I want to go on the wait. Wanna try to find one. No one is out. But I wanna talk about the main news we have this week. Yesterday, nothing important for Formula One is happening.
No, nothing. I mean, well, I'm trying to think of other news. I mean, what news has there been in Formula One recently? I mean, we saw something happened with Ferrari. Was it to do with? Ollie Behrman got announced as a Haas driver. That was the only important thing that's happened this week.
Yeah, Hamilton in Ferrari can be an interesting thing. Maybe only to wait a year for that is.
Yeah, maybe he could go there. Maybe he could go to Ferrari for 2025, Ollie Behrman.
Yeah. But waiting for 1 year for that is just a struggle for Ferrari fans, I think, and also can be struggle for the Mercedes fan to see the best driver so far from there. Now we are on the J-Way POV. So is the first driver, I think, in. No, there is another one driver. Is an Nas, I think, in front of him. Is Max, maybe, or Ozan?
I don't really know what's going on here. Are we going to see who the first person is? Is it the Aston Martin of Jerry across the line start?
Wait.
We're on board with J-Ray. I'm not sure if he's the first person, but he's smoothing into turn one.
He's Ragic in front.
Ragic is in front. Do you want to go on board with Ragic, or are we going to go on board with J-Ray, Martin? It's your choice.
I stay on Ragic. You can stay with J-Way. I think it can be the best way
Oh,
we can win this.
J-Ray just lost the back end. J-Ray just lost the back end in a massive way. Oh, he was so nearly off into the barriers there. He did what Alonso did in 2012 at Sao Paulo. As we come in towards turn 6, he can't run through the S's now. Let's see what he can do. Will he? This is obviously the fast long corners will be the ones where you get thrown out. They can definitely have spins, especially here as well. Isn't a great bit of attraction, but he's not lit up the rear tyres. He's coming up towards the sharp left-hander, and let's see what he can do from now on in.
I was comparing the laps up from J-Way. Oh, I'm jarring out.
Jerry's gone out. I'm not sure if has he retired in the pit?
Yeah, maybe return on the pit. I think we have now Ragic is arriving nearby the finish line. Now we see what time we can set. He was running in 1:45 and 7. So far, despite the provisional pole of 2-1. J-Way second. No, try again, little boy. We must. He's nearby this time, Ragic, but again, he's in front of everyone. Kevin has arrived. The king is come back to the top of the standing.
Again, they're all in the 1:35. That's slower than Q1.
Rimuso is now on his lap.
Yeah, he invalidated on the previous lap, and it's carried over to this lap. J-Ray's out.
Okay.
J-Ray's crashed at turn. He's crashed at turn 5.
No,
turn 6. Sorry. He's on at turn 5.
In his lap.
Yes, on his in lap. What I assume he's done. He's despawned now, but what I assume he's done is he's had a bad exit off the hairpin and just spat straight into a wall, or been collected by someone.
Is not good, not a good thing for him because he's at risk now. You don't have. If any driver arrive in front of him, I don't know how the game managed that. I don't know if keep the result of a driver but retire himself, or the driver can't participate to the Q3.
I think if he got through into Q3, I don't think he'd be able to participate because that's not what happens in real life. Obviously, I'm trying to think of examples where that's happened in the past, where drivers have got through into Q3, but they've had a crash or something. I think he'll get relegated. I think he won't get in there. Obviously, look, if you look at his actual lap time, he set at 1:36.3, which should put him in 5th or 6th place. But he's in P10 because they're going to relegate him as soon as someone beats him, I assume.
Yeah, now we see Remus is trying to recharge his ERS, I think. I think he wanna try to make another lap now with this tire and this condition. Oh, very deep here. We see if he can make a good lap with this condition and this tire. I think he's the only one now. Oh, maybe Han is in his lap also.
Yep. I mean, also SNY needs to get a move on because he hasn't set a lap yet. And I think he might struggle to get a lap in after this.
Han is in lap. So Remus is the only one in his lap.
Yeah. He's losing the back end out of turn 4, getting a boot full of throttle and drifting it like it's 1970s as we come down towards turn 6 now. Locks the brakes up, gets it turned in, puts the power down on exit, and he's just squirreling that back end. He's putting the throttle down a bit too much, and it's just allowing the turbo to spool up a bit more than he wants to, and it's throwing the car sideways. Coming through the S's now. He is driving
a good lap until now, but we see if it can be fast. We see before Mirki was it seems very fast, very clean, but after that, after the end of the lap, is out. So we see how Remus can do what can do in this lap. Oh!
He caught it just then went on the curb. Did we have a death wish going onto a curb in the race? We'll come up towards the DRS straight now. This will be a bit of respite for him. Where is he going to pick his braking point? Probably just before the 100 meter board, I think.
Before he's arrived a little bit deep. Now we'll see. No, now he's good.
Yep, turns in nicely. Gets the throttle down. Powering towards the last corner. Don't get invalidated like you did last time, my friend. He hasn't. He's kept it safe on the exit. And he's going to be a 11th place. He's not done enough.
Okay. Not good enough, but for me, it can have the potential to make another good lap and try to overtake JWA. He's not so far, and he make his lap with all tires and without the full of DRS, so ERS, I think. So can be an option for him. Go back to the pit and try to improve his lap.
Yep, we also need to see how the conditions are going to change. Because if these weather conditions change, it could just throw everything throw everything out of the window, really.
Now, I think we have Q3 on intermediate. 72% of raining. Remus is like was on soap now.
Yeah, he's driving like he's on ice, really. That's obviously not a good idea, but I think he's just trying to test the grip of the car, obviously. There are some drivers who try and test the grip conditions, right? Because I remember that Gilles Villeneuve, when he first tested for McLaren, or when he first drove for McLaren in practice for the 1977 British Grand Prix, he spun 11 times in the practice session and then out-qualified James Hunt because he found the limits of the car in practice.
Maybe someone can risk to use the intermediate tire, maybe to try to see how can they manage the track in this condition with that time kind of try or not, do you think?
I mean, we are only 4 seconds or so off the pace of the dry tyres on pace of normal dry pace. So I don't think it'd be possible. I think if you were like 6 or 7 seconds off, I might say yeah, maybe. But we're on the dry tyres, and they are only like there are small amounts in the grand scheme of things off of.
We have rear GTR on his lap, and soon he will arrive on the finish line. We'll see if soft tire can improve their lap already, or is it the end of the quali as we see before on Q1, because the conditions are changing again. Improve his lap, so there is the possibility to improve right now. So we'll see if any driver can take 10 position, top 10 position before the end, and take out Jay from the top 10 drivers.
Yep, I mean, as I said, they're both are 34, and Remus are on 36.9s. They're both on the exact same lap time. Maybe this track is just not improving, because you can see the water particles on the floor. That is very wet as he loses the back end through turn 7.
Yeah. As I said before, maybe an intermediate can be the option, but we don't know if it can work.
It would be faster, but it's not going to be fast enough to beat the times set by other people. I don't think.
Yeah, but I don't think they need to be in top 5 driver. They need to beat the top 10 driver. Is 610 fastest, but with a tire that slide on the wet condition, despite an intermediate but not slide on wet condition. So maybe it can be a choice, but maybe not.
Yeah.
You can see only if someone tried to go out with intermediate tire.
Yeah, I don't think they will. I don't see it happening. As SNY, who is currently on a 1 minute 38, he's not doing very well at all. But he is coming through.
He is outside with soft tire.
He is.
So he don't try this move. The only way can maybe try if he had the time to go out again is a rear GTR, but I think
I
he's,
mean, he's also on used soft tyres as well. He's on 3-lap old tyres.
Oh, again with those tires, so maybe not a better choice, but maybe there is not so much difference between despite the new tire and this one. We'll see.
I mean, as long as he irons out the mistakes, he should be fine. He had a couple of mistakes on his last lap. If he just fixes those mistakes, he should gain at least a second. He's nice and smooth for the first 2 corners.
Yeah.
Nice and smooth out of turn 4. Let's see how he can do it coming up to 5 and 6. Obviously 5 is just a flat out kink. 6 is the sharp right hander. SNY is retired in the pits. He doesn't think he's going to be able to improve enough.
Oh. Yeah.
As Remus is now coming fast through the turn 7, keeps the back end in check as he nearly goes around. Now into turn 8.
But maybe he lost so much time there. We'll see.
Maybe or 2, and then another bit, maybe another 10th there. He's coming up to the sector 2 split though. He's 6 tenths down. He is 6 tenths down. He's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. He's bottled it.
We can move on Mechanics maybe only to see if he can improve.
Yeah, he does. He looks very slow. As Alfa Romeo does. Yeah, he doesn't look very quick at all. R34's on an out lap, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it. I don't think any of these are going to be able to improve. I think the track is just too wet. I think the track is just too wet to be improved on. It's a shame.
So I think, as I said before, we end the quali before the end, due to the conditions. So you see, driver in 9th position retire in the pits because he feels comfortable in this position, and he knows that he can improve. So maybe we can only hope that Real GTR can make a miracle and improve his lap to gain a spicy final.
Yep. R34 is coming across the line and he's starting a lap.
Yeah.
Let's see how he can do. Obviously, you can see all the rain particles. I don't see why people are trying to improve when the track is clearly worse than it was at the start of the session. There's lots of standing water as well, which of course, standing water and slick tyres do not mix. Comes up to turn 5 and so you're going to try and see how he's going to do in this first sector. We'll have a look at the first sector split.
He's only less than 1/10 slower than the previous lap, but he can't improve it now, so I don't think there is the condition to improve now, but we'll see if he can maybe change the board, the cardon board, and try to gain. No, he can't. So this is the end of this quali, I think. Can we resume the situation?
I think we should. I think obviously Remus isn't getting through because he's busy weaving everywhere. We might be able to gain 4 tenths in the last sector if we can absolutely pull it out of nowhere. But I probably think it probably will be the end as Remus is doing some drifting on purpose. The pits. That was about as graceful as an elephant on ice skates.
Yeah. There is nothing more to do here. I think he was a little bit frustrated, maybe to not set a good lap before. For me, the major thing he can criminate is the right way to say. He think about the lap that invalidate. I don't know the English way to say that. I don't remember the word, but we are for sure he's not happy for that lap.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, he can look at it and go, maybe I should have gone out when the track was drier. He can look back on that and say, look, I should have gone out earlier, but he didn't, so can't really complain. I just want to see how wet it will be in Q3. Will we see enters in Q3?
So we have out Jerry that retired himself on the pit, I think. SNI, McCalmax, Remus Rowe, Real GTR, and J-Way. But also is out due to he crashed his car at the end,
Yeah,
in
so-
the middle of the quali, in his lap, in lap. Sorry.
Yes, he's in lap. Yeah, so there's only 9 people in Q3 then.
Maybe not. We see, because sometimes I saw strange behavior from the game. We see if we will be in 9 or in 10. But as we see now, we'll be in 9. Will be a fun start of the quali for Q3. But we'll see if, as this before sessions, we have problems with Meteor during the quali, and will change all the. No, it was in 9. Oh, it's fun to see. Only 9 drivers.
It'll be the retirement of J-Ray that's confused the game. They don't know how to do it so that he can't compete, but he also can't. He also shouldn't be disconnected. But yeah, we are. I think it's going to be wetter conditions, but they are still going out on softs. They are still going out on soft tires.
Oh no! It's worse than before. I think. We look the. Oh, I saw in my screen is worse than before.
Yeah, I can agree. It's just a case of maybe Inter's just on the same pace. Maybe because obviously there is a delta that you can look at, a live delta where you can see if the Inters or the softs are faster. And I think everyone's looked at that and seen that the softs are faster.
Wanna look some drivers to see how they manage the situation, because I think there is a lot of water on the track now. Maybe is the situation when intermediate or soft are very close to use,
Maybe
Or
we will
not.
get that situation.
or maybe I'm only I'm only unable to understand how is the real condition of the track. I don't know.
Yeah.
The first the driver in front is this time is Ozan, yeah.
Yeah. The Turkish man, he's obviously very quick.
Look again, Ragic. Same strategy all time. He was the first or the second one on track, and always pay until now.
Yeah. I mean, he obviously likes to get on track early so he doesn't get involved in like losing out, because obviously you don't want to be on a wetter track than you have to be. As we see, Ozan coming out of the final corner,
Yeah.
hits the curb, gets it all the car rotating a bit too much there. He nearly did a Giovinazzi, but he's coming out of the final corner onto the back straight, and let's see what he can do on his lap. Turning into turn 1, is it a sailboat or is it loops of a road?
I have Ragic is a good comparison, because Ragic was fastest in both session before, so I was on board with Ragic to see the intermediate. We see the first sector 25.7, 8, and oh, I don't have the Ragic telemetry. Why? Sorry, my bad. We see the second one.
Yep, so Ozan is coming through here now. He hasn't seemed like he's made any mistakes. Went on the curb there, that was a mistake. You never want to go on the curbs in the wet because you will just get the car spat out and spun round. Comes up towards the second sector split, let's see what he does.
55.6 for Ozan and 55.4 for Ragic.
So 2 times up he is. Merck is
Yeah.
left. Merck is left, so he'll need an invite back to the session. Yellow flags in sector 2. Come down the back straight into. So the track is very wet, but they are obviously on soft. Soft obviously work. Towards the hairpin.
See, Ragic is so far, so near now to Ozan, and also Caesar can have made a good lap because it was the same distance than before. Ozan, 1 second faster. Caesar second, as I say, was a nice lap. Now we see who is arriving. Red Bull now. Oh, Tiger Boy again, the fastest. Is Kevin? No,
Yeah,
Yansky.
Let's see what we're going to have in the future. Kevin coming out of a hairpin. Let's see what he can do. He's on a 1 minute 54 at the moment. Maybe
Like you have a lot of firsts, Kevin. 71 is a lot of firsts for the year.
Yeah.
Okay, he want to try to make his lap now because maybe he make a mistake. Oh, who is Han?
Han in pole position.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because until now he don't make a good top 5 or something like that in Q1 and Q2, and now he take out the bunny from the hat.
Yeah, he pulled the rabbit out of the hat. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I tried to translate from Italian.
Yeah, it's alright. Don't worry. Jix is in the pits as well, so he was very good in Australia, and he's now obviously down in P10. He's been very quiet this qualifying session.
In fact, Jix is on pit.
I don't know why he's in the pits. Maybe he just did what Kevin did, just more extreme. Made a mistake that he couldn't correct and has to come in now. People keep leaving. I assume they're just disconnecting because the F1 game has the stability of the Middle East and it just can't seem to keep people in the lobby.
This week was a nightmare. I used to be in some lobbies, but many lobbies need to restart due to EA server connection problems. We see here Kevin, but I don't think can be a good lap. It wasn't pushed like we expected. I mean, I think he tried to close his lap, but he's low. Yeah, he's low.
It is.
Not a bad lap, but it's low. I mean, in pole position was a second. Seems like a second from one. So try again later, boy. Is the only one can maybe fight that till now.
Potentially, we'll see if the track gets wetter or drier.
Oh, Ragic, try to make my discrimination that I made before and try to show how if intermediate tire. No, was joking. Why the game showed me intermediate tire and after no? I don't know. Maybe Toro will try.
I don't think the intermediate. Obviously, they go to intermediates if they were the faster tire, and they're not the faster tire clearly. I'm surprised because we are now about 7-8 seconds off the pace of a dry time.
I think they try to put intermediate to see the delta time on his bit. They saw that was lowest than the other soft tires, so decided to go back to the soft. But depending if you can manage with your setup the intermediate condition with soft. Maybe intermediate can be an help, but we don't know how many seconds or tenths was on difference between soft and intermediate tires, so we can understand what is the best choice till now.
Absolutely, we've got 4 minutes left in the session, so drivers will be gearing up for one last run if they do want a last run. Some drivers might not want a last run. Han is he on a flyer? He is on a flyer.
I think on flying lap, yeah.
No.
And after him, we have Jix to follow. He's now on the last turn.
So one Merc in first and one in last in this qualifying session. Coming in towards the last corner. Is it enough to get into the 136?
Yeah. 146 and 6. He tried to make the difference for the pole position now. I think he can achieve that, but we didn't know already what is the G space. So now we can see if he can make something good. Sector 1, not a purple.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's what he can do. We're just seeing on board the Jix now. He's coming through the Sector 1 and in Sector 2 now. Let's see what he can do.
He's not a purple in Sector 1, as I said before. We try to follow him. I remember that here in Sector 2, before Ragic was on 55 and 5 or 7, the other one. Jix is a 55 and 0, so can fight for 137, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 47-0 if we make a good last part of track. We'll see.
Maybe that's what it'll be. Let's see as he comes up towards sector 3. We'll see what happens.
Maybe can be downforced on his car, so we'll see what can happen here.
For the final corner now, 130.
Is a P2 or P3?
I don't know. Let's see. P3.
Time intermediate don't lie. Will be clear because the distance between Kevin and Dragon Letter Boy was big, so it's easy to understand what can be the provisional time of Jigs in comparison to Kevin and Ragic. Now I think we can follow Ragic because was one of the best driver until now in Q1 and Q2. Is in on his final lap. Maybe we can switch the camera on Ragic.
Maybe we can. We can
Maybe
see
not.
what Ragic can do. I'm not. Maybe I'm not sure. We'll see. Actually, that's what we'll try again later, boy. Let's see what he can do into the last corner. Only a minute left in the session. We can see what he can do in Aston Martin. Obviously on his out lap right now. And we come to the start of the lap, and let's see what he can do. Will he be able to do the snail section well? Let's see. He takes a good racing line. The track does look a bit drier than what it was before, I think. This could provide a good entertaining part of the session. Third gear. Doesn't want the wheel spin that second gear provides, but he's got some of it anyway. That was a nice slide coming out of turn 4.
Oh, sorry, I have a problem with the game. Can you give me only a minute? So
Okay,
now, and I am back. Sorry. We see that Ragic don't improve his lap. He's going to pit. We have Kevin on his lap now. We have Dragon Little Boy, but don't seem he can make something. We'll see. Yeah, he's fastest than before, and was 4 times fastest that Jigs. So he can improve maybe in 1:47.0, but he can't fight for the pole, in my opinion.
Who are you talking about, sorry?
He can't fight for the pole because I think he is 1:37.0 this lap, or 1:37.1 or 2, not more. So for me, it's P2 for him, and we need to wait what Kevin can do.
Let's see what Dragon Lateboard can do. Maybe will he be able to do it? Maybe.
No, P2 is for sure.
Yeah, P2.
He got faster than I think, 1 time faster than I think, but he wasn't fighting for P1 for sure. I don't see the intermediate of Kevin, so we can expect on. We must wait for the finish line to understand if he will be able to overtake Jigsaw or try again later boy, or maybe also on. We'll see.
Maybe we can see as we come in towards. We'll be able to get into the top 3. He's looking good. That time.
I don't know. Not for P1 for sure, and nothing.
No, it's 4th. It's only 4th.
Toro's
in the pit.
Okay.
Ooh. The raging bull goes raging into the wall.
No, okay. He was. I think he do that for us because we don't need to wait, but he go into pit. As happened in this game when you go to on pit at the end of the quali. So we have Han in unexpected pole. Try again later boy in second. Jigsaw in third. Kevin, Ragic, Jans, Chizord, Ozan, Toro. Remember we have J Ray in 10. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have J Ray in 10th. Yeah.
So it was a very unpredictable quali, I think. We'll see if during the main race we will have sun or not. can be something important to know because many driver can choose a setup or another one, and this can make the difference for the race. So we'll see.
Maybe we can see, yeah.
My beautiful game. Oh, it's sunny. So it can be
This
fun
will be
now.
interesting.
Oh, yeah, because many driver can have different strategies, so can be fun. I have a problem with the game, so I must close that and stay only with the stream.
Yep.
Obviously, it's crashed as ever. Yay is a sentence. He's don't give nothing. Don't leave us to imagine if can work or not. The game don't work. In a way or another, don't work ever.
Yeah.
Okay, we are ready. We are ready now. We have formation lap. I think no.
Yeah, we should have a formation lap. If not, I'll do the start for you if you want. We're counting down. Have we got?
Let's
Is it
see.
5 red lights? We're gonna get ready, and we are go now. And who gets the best start off the line? Are we gonna see potentially as we come down towards turn one? Is it Han? Han takes the lead as we sweep in towards the long-term wrong corner. Now we see try again later boy at the inside of the Red
One
Bull.
way wide. Oh, an alpha way wide. Is Ozan.
Sorry, that was not Romeo then. As we come down in towards the turn 5 corner, these camera angles are dog shit, by the way. As we come down towards, we've got a virtual safety car for something that's happened in the back, I think.
Okay, we have something to say. Scooter, we have a drive-through for Jumpstart. So
Oh, it's a jump start. You're right.
yeah, for why I don't have live session connected. Oh, true. My game screwed up, so yeah, it's for that.
Can I just say this is a note to Martin? Could you, if we can't get any good camera angles, can you just go on board with drivers? It'll make it a lot easier for us. I was really clutching at straws there on some of those commentary lines. But yeah, we've got virtual safety car now. Don't think any drivers will come in apart from the damage and stuff like that. But yeah.
Yeah, I can't see the damages here because my racing tool is disconnected. So I think someone we're going to pit will see soon that because for sure we see Ozan lose a lot of position before, maybe with contact at the beginning of the turn 1. As I say before, turn 1 can be well, we restart that. We'll see if someone go to the pit for change his wing or not. Yeah,
No,
we have
no,
a squirter going to pit, but he's serving the drive-through for sure, not for other reason. And McCalmax is on pit, maybe for change his wing. Now we have here Jix with Remus Rowe, no, Vittorio on the inside. The Remus. Oh, sorry. Was a little bit moment for Remus Rowe. Now we have 3 wide. There, we lost the fight between Jix and Toro. Toro go in front, Jix and Remus Rowe. I think with soft style is tried to catch immediately Jix and try to cooperate with Toro for the recovery.
Yep. So we are moving down to it. Yeah, we're seeing Jix. Where are we looking at? Where are we looking at? Sorry, I'm not.
We are looking on Kevin in turn now. Is behind Chisel. What happening? Oh, Dachi out.
Dutchie out. Dutchie is out of the race as a safety car.
Oh, what happened here?
Ooh, can you just take over for a minute while I do some stuff?
And this is great news for Squirtle and McCalmax because they already changed the tire. No, sorry, McCalmax already changed the tire, and Squirtle can recover his fault, his error on the drive-through, so can be good news for them. Want to see if Ragic have a 3-second or 5-second penalty? We can see that. Maybe Martin we can help. Some drivers are going to pit. We have Caesar, J-Way, SNA. On pit we see if they are changing is based from wind. Oh, do I have 2 penalty for speeding under safety car for what driver? The Max? No. Can be. Oh my god. Okay. We are inviting someone here.
Yeah.
Okay, we have so Max 9 to discount. No, it's a not a good news for him because it discount is gap between the other drivers, but now is again under drive to penalty, so he need to stop when the safety car go inside the pit and lose 19-20 seconds again. It's a shame for him, but we'll see. Now he's try again later boy in front, Han in second with hardest tire, Kevin in third, Jans in fourth, Thor in fifth, Jigs in sixth, Remus Rowe in seventh with soft tire, SNE and I'm Jerry in 9, Osman in 10. Mirke is recovering good, well, because now he's in 12th position. We are GTR in 11, Caesar 13, and JW 14, Squirtle 15, Ozan 16. What happened? Ozan, which position with another one? Okay. Can we see how many drivers have yeah. Stop. No. Would driver are stop themselves for changing tire. Okay, we have Caesar, J-Way, Ozan, finishing guard, Ragic and McCalmox. I think Caesar and Ragic can be a good driver for this race. A good, not driver, but a good. Help me, please.
What do you mean by good, like good coming back through the field, or good at coming?
Yeah, good protagonist. I don't know.
Oh, protagonist, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. For the recovery, because they are always faster and they can, for me, in my opinion, if they can recover some position and give us some entertainment. But in front for the winning, I think the fight is on 3 till now, and is the Dragon Letter Boy, Han and Kevin. We see if Jigs can have with his strategies and pace on the race a good recovery too. We don't know if can or not have a good pace here. We don't see that on quali, and it's impossible to know because all setups now are in a different conditions, and we see.
Yep. So we're going to be probably seeing what the safety car coming at the end of this lap. Sorry, I was just doing something. I was just pranking someone. But we're going to see. Is that the safety car in at the end of this lap notification? Yep. So we are going to go green at the end of this lap. Dragon Later Boy is trying to bunch everyone up. That's what I'd do if I was him, because obviously you don't want to go early because then you've got a massive long straight to get rid to do it, and obviously you can't have a safety car. So he is going like probably around 30 miles an hour, probably about 50 kilometers an hour for the Europeans.
Yeah, I didn't see from VDRL the intention to speed up now. I think if he is waiting for the last corner, when he make the slow corner here, he try to make a move, and not now. I think after this, no, now.
He's gone now. That's a very bold statement because obviously he got a long straight after that. I don't think this is going to work. Actually, to be fair, he's got 6/10 gap. He's left everyone napping. Hodo is trying to go outside of Jans, not knowing that he's obviously
with knife on the stairs.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Oh, it's a big gap here. 3 seconds. Why?
Yeah, where are we looking? 3 seconds. Obviously, the AlphaTauri just didn't go off the restart. Inside, Williams pair battling. That could end up like Mansell and PK in the 80s, and there's a contact on the inside.
He's over there.
He's on over.
Mirka respond with not a good move from Mirka here. He take out the driver. Just push off Cheezer here.
Oh, and he's just put, okay, he's going, I'm going here, you have to deal with me, rather than, he should go to Specsavers. He needs to, that guy is the most dangerous driver I've ever seen in my entire life. If I was another driver, I'd blow him up under all circumstances.
We see if Cheezer can manage the overtake here with him. Whoa, risky move, but is a clean one. He tried to leave space, but he can't. He tried to give back the position here, maybe not. Ooh! Squirter tried to avoid this fight, but they are slowing down all the drivers behind them. Cheezer lost 3 seconds from the... Oh! Mirka!
Oh no, he's spun off, what a disaster! It's almost as if no one wanted him in the race because he's a gimp and he crashes into everyone.
Yeah. Not good restart for him, for sure. Try again, Letter Boy made the fastest lap. Kevin is 3 seconds behind, and in third now we lost Butter from the second place, and maybe they and Kevin had they fight each other and lost a lot of time for the driver in front. Try again, Letter Boy can have the opportunity to escape.
He can have the opportunity to escape. He's obviously got a gap of 3 seconds at the moment. He's doing a very good job as the Red Bull nearly locks up and goes
right,
right off the exit of the corner, turn 6. That was an interesting move there from Toto. I didn't really see all of that, so I can't say who was at fault.
Toro is lagging a little bit, I think. Oh, Toro is lagging for sure.
Yeah.
Not a little bit, for sure.
Yeah. You turn to Nico Rosberg there, for sure, for sure.
We was sure make a good first part of race, despite the not. He don't make a good quality, but now is I think he gained maybe 8 places, 7 or 8 places.
Martin, pull up the position changes. Pull up the position change chart. Yep, so we can see who's moved up and who hasn't. Yeah.
Isnai also gained 6 places. Toro also gained 5 places. Ferrari is on fire on race now.
Oh, don't say that. Ferrari, in a minute they'll just combust and stop going up in flames.
Kevin is trying to recover the gap. He gained 3-4 tenths in this lap on Triangle Letter Boy. So maybe the race is not over yet for the first place, obviously. But I think in the 15th, Kevin can recover something. But try again, Letter Boy can have more downforce, as we see here in Sector 1. And after we see if in Sector 3, he lost a lot from Kevin. Maybe different strategy and different setup from them. What do you think about that?
I mean, the gap is constantly fluctuating, so that means that there are obviously...
Can be, for me, the difference can be the downforce. We'll see at the end of this, not this, but the last sector, if Kevin tries to start to gain a lot on the straight. Because if there is a difference between them, we see it now. So need to only to wait that.
Yeah, sort things out, but yeah, we are coming down the down the back straight.
Oh, and he's ready for the move.
He's looking. He's got the DRS. He's going to go to the inside, into the hairpin. He's got it. He's got it. Ooh. He was blocking the pit back there.
Yeah, it's a blocking pass, but a very good move from one. Nothing to say about his move. Is clean and for sure the best way to cover the position after he overtake Kevin. Nothing to say about that. And you have Toro. in the back of Kevin is like a lion now. He's on Earth, and it seems he can have podium challenge here today. What do you think about the recovery of Toro?
We could do. That's a very good possibility.
Now, Toro impressed in some races that I commentate, but yeah, always at the end of the race or in the middle have a problem sometimes. We hope we can have a clean race now to arrive to fight until the... Oh! Maybe I must shut up.
Yeah, maybe you should.
I don't take so much like to him. So we have the guy in front, and from second place to 6th, we have a little group of 4 or 5 drivers. After that, we have from 7 to 10 4 drivers nearby there. Oh, Mick is out. I think he retired on pit. No, he's out because he crashed.
Oh no! What disaster!
Strange place to crash there. I don't know why. How?
Yeah. I mean, he is a very strange character. Crashes into other people and then pushes them off the track.
Oh, Toro here on the inside. Oh, what a move here! Is a tricky place to overtake, but I think he saw that Han was escape from Kevin, so he tried to make the move to don't lose time and try to stay with Han. A good move from Toro. Nothing to say about that.
Yeah.
What do you think about Kevin pace? I saw his little bit struggle now, like he was overheating the tire or was over, or maybe simply the hard tire was the right one to use here.
Maybe you're right. I mean, it's obviously a difficult situation to be in because obviously, if he's on a different tire, he's going to struggle.
Yeah. We have. Well, what happened here?
Oh, the stream has paused.
Martin, we have the streaming pause, so we can't look at that and commentate. Maybe you can look on your F1 game.
Oh no!
Okay,
Oh, we're
so
back. We're back.
we are
We're back. You can commentate now.
And in this period, Kevin really overtake again Toro at the end of the straight, and then he's trying to recover the gap from Tiger and Later Boy. Tiger and Later Boy will have the for sure he will undercut the other driver on hards, and maybe try to go to pit when the Han will be near to second gap, and don't give him the rest if we can, obviously, because we'll see how this happens.
Yep. So
when, sorry.
Yep. We're on lap 10 now.
Yeah. I don't think Jinx was always in front in the other races. This time he's a little bit struggling. J-Ray also have a new set of mediums he recovered because he stopped himself after doing the safety car, and now he's in 7. Yeah. But we don't see so much battle. Oh, only Rimuso maybe on rear GTR is very nearby there. We can switch maybe on the Ferrari on the back or on Jans behind Toro to see what happened behind Toro on... No, Martin. Can switch on Jans behind Toro maybe? Okay, thank you. Yeah, in my opinion, here we can see something particular because for sure Red Bull need to cooperate to fight the Toro recovery. And what do you think about the fight for the podium? I think we have two drivers in front that can have a different pace until now, and other three that can fight for third place, maybe.
Yeah, I think Try Again Later Boy is going to win. I think Kevin will probably come second and Toro third.
Yeah, Kevin is on medium, so we'll see, because if medium are not working as someone predict, and hard was the better tire on the track, Kevin can make the second part of the race in a different way. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Maybe we can now resume the standings. What do you think?
What do you mean?
So, Triangulator Boy, Han, Kevin, Toro, Jans, GX, JWay, SNA, Real GTR, Cheezer, Rimus Row. Oh, Tragic overtake Rimus Row right now. Ozan. Oh, here we have Jans, almost lost that. Squirtle in 14, 15 for finishing guard. McCalmax spinning guard, like we said before. McCalmax in 16, Osman in 17, MJ in 18. Good fight here from Toro and Kevin. Toro make a move here and try overtake Kevin. Nice to see from the back. We have the right view for me to follow these three drivers fighting each other till now.
Yep. So where are we looking now?
We are on Jans in 5th, behind Kevin and behind Toro. We are fighting for 3rd.
Yep. So we are seeing these drivers. Obviously, got we've got one Red Bull. Sorry, one Ferrari and two Red Bulls. Let me get my words out.
My opinion, Kevin now need to leave the position to Jans and try to stay with them with the DRS.
Yep. So they're trying to stay on DRS. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this all works.
But Jans is struggling to stay with them.
He is. Jans, he needs to keep in that DRS to keep relevant.
Let it catch here from by Jans on Kevin. Almost a tragedy for Red Bull here.
Or it was almost a tragedy for Red Bull. That would have been interesting. Imagine them all crashing into each other. That'd have been like Istanbul 2010.
Yeah. Remember some nightmares about Weber and Vettel was.
Yeah. We have, obviously we're on lap 13 of 28. We're basically halfway through this race. Just to let you know, we can't hear you anymore. And I'll see. So I can't hear him anymore for some reason. Is he gone? He's not. I'll take over for now. Obviously we're on lap 13 of 28. Oh, I've just dropped my phone. That's good. We're on lap 13 of 28 now. We're coming on towards the back stretch here in China. Try Again Later Boy is leading. Han is second. Toro is third. Kevin is fourth. Jans is fifth. They're all kind of actually the top two are in a train, and then third down to fifth is in a bit of a train. And so we are trying to make. We're trying to see what the drivers are going to do, really. As the Red Bull of Jans here is trying to make a move on Kevin, but he's not going to make it. He's lifting off, I think. As we come down towards the first couple of corners, obviously he's not going to try and overtake his teammate, or not. He's pushing his teammate through the fucking corner.
Oh, Toro in front. Mamma mia. Almost lost that. I think Kevin was Now trying to overtake him, maybe not. Try to switch back here. No. He choose to stay behind, but BR lose a lot of time for driving in front. So Han is not recovering any time on Triangle Little Boy. So Triangle Little Boy now is in the best position to contend the victory. Well, we have a driver stopping the track. He's finishing hard.
Is he going to be finishing last?
Okay, we restart for Slacky. Don't have DNF.
Yep.
I will see. Kevin is nearby Toro at the end of the straight. We'll see if we can overtake him. No, stay back. We don't see so much fight. We have some drivers that already changed the tire, like Remus Rowe. We see what he can do. Now he's try to undercut all drivers. Gix is try to undercut, sorry, the driver in front. Go to pit now. It maybe can be the right strategy. Maybe he can try to put medium on. But hard and medium are not so different after a lot of laps here. Maybe someone can try to put on soft at the end.
Maybe we could see someone trying to do soft, obviously, because I mean, softs are obviously a bit of a nightmare around China because here there's a lot of long corners and they will just eat up tires. That's the problem.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think can be something can pay off if someone put a soft. Maybe only what happened here? Max DNF safety car. Okay, now we
Oh, that's interesting.
That is interesting because all drivers now are on safe condition, and we will restart with no gap between drivers. Maybe Jigs would be unlucky a little bit because he lost. He already stopped like Remus and Nye, and maybe they lost a lot of time here. No. Finishing art, speeding under safety car is. He tried to stop the car, but he don't do that on time, and take drive-through. We see now all drivers I think go to pit, maybe except Remus Rowe and Squirter, but we have one lap hard. We see.
Yeah.
Okay, all driver here. Han put medium, obviously. Try again later. Boy put hard. Toro medium, obviously. Kevin on soft. Oh, unexpected that. Maybe with the safety car can be an option because maybe you made 2 lap under safety car. You don't go so fast. Try to save your tire, but is that a right strategy or not? We will see at the end.
Maybe we will see that. So we're on lap 15 now, and everyone's going into the pits. What do you think? Do you think we're going to see a different winner now?
I don't know. I don't see any driver can contend the podium except the driver already on 1 to 6. J-Way recovered well. Now he's 5. Only to notice that because he stopped one more time than the other driver, so maybe he can be someone that can fight for the podium also. For me, the surprise can be Toro.
I mean,
can
Kevin's on
fight-
soft. That's an interesting one.
Yeah. I saw that. I say that before, but and can be an option due to the safety car, but we don't know if that can pay off till the end. You need to stay with the driver in front, try to make gap on the driver on back, and fight until the end for the win without carrying too much driver with him. Because if far right with all drivers on younger tires can be a problem for at the end.
It could be. I mean, especially because the softs will just destroy at the end. Oh, is the stream gone?
Yeah, there is some jump on the stream.
Oh, that's fine.
Finishing guard is, is not this day for sure.
Yeah, again, I always say it's not finishing hardest, finishing last.
Okay. Today we have too much name to remember.
Yeah.
It's a shame for him, for sure. We try to joke on that to give a smile to the other, to our spectator. So, where do you think the safety car will be in this lap?
When did it get brought out? I didn't actually know. When did it get brought out?
We have a car in finishing guard is so far from the other cars. So I don't know if the also you see we have Squirter so far, Jerry so far, and also Osman I think so far.
Yeah, I don't think we'll get it in this lap. I don't think we will.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, I want to try to look about the standings to see what's happening. Yeah, Martin, invite me. Oh, sorry. We need. We can try to fill this time to remember that we have on the web shop of VDRL webshop.com. Don't forget to like us on our stream. We have the remember the partnership that VDRL have with Textile, drugshop.nl. You obviously can follow us on YouTube, Instagram, X, Facebook, and TikTok. No Facebook anymore. Now I remember. You can find our shirts on. We have 35% discount. VDRL. What is minus? Okay, VDRL minus webshop.com. Free shipping in the Netherlands. So maybe with this sale, 25% can be interesting to find a t-shirt or a hoodie from VDRL shop.
Yeah,
I think.
I was going to say, yeah, I agree with all of that.
Now we will see if the safety car will. We have finishing out is finishing out. Finish it out. So for sure, I think the race will start in this lap.
Yep, so we'll have a 10-lap dash to the end. Nice and quick. We'll see what's going on. I'll hopefully be a bit more focused than I have been over the past couple of laps. But we've got set car in this lap, and we'll see. We'll try again later. We'll be able to go from these hards onto the end, and will he be able to keep in front?
For me, the guy is not on the perfect strategy. Can be right now. Try again later, boy, because I have a very fresh arts, but the other drivers are on softer compounds. So we'll see if he can manage that. Now, until now, was dominating the race. We hope they can have a good fight in this first lap. I think we can maybe stay with Toro at the restart to see what happened to the driver in front.
We could do.
Maybe Martin can switch on Toro or on. Okay. I think Toro can be the best choice because we have two drivers in front and Kevin nearby. Triangulator Boy is already he started like before at the end of the stack 2. Here Toro is trying immediately to push on his earth to attack Han. You see into inside.
He's really inside again.
Before with Kevin, he tried to stay on the inside. Wow, what a nice move from Toro till now. But now we have the we are very good to stay on track both without giving each other problems. We are already side by side. We made 3-4 turns side by side. Now a little bit wider here for Han. He took the switch back. Kevin too.
That was a bit dangerous there from the Mercedes swiping across.
Whoa. Kevin into inside, but they are make the same mistake as before. They are fighting too much, and again Triangulator Boy is trying to escape from the other drivers. We see if now Han can try to recover immediately this gap, and or maybe Kevin can try to leave them even recover this gap, because it's important for the fight for P1 to catch Triangulator Boy. We saw that before, how before he managed this gap and was able to maintain that for all the rest of the race. We have GTR nearby. No more. Sorry. We don't see Kevin fastest lap, obviously, here on the inside of Han. He go to the move for the move and try to use his stuff to. Han. He's trying to defend the position, but as ever, I said before, maybe it's not the best choice here now. Kevin closed the overtake and now can try to catch up Triangulator Boy.
Yep, he got the rear lock in there, got the rear turned in.
And don't make so much. In my opinion, it's not the right choice by him to continue to fight all the guys. Try to stay in front of him all the turns, especially in the first part of the track. Can be not the best way to stay with Triangulator Boy.
I mean, I agree, because obviously he's on the harder version of the tyres, which will come to him at the end. So if he's just wasting his tyres fighting, he will lose some of that advantage.
Now we see if Kevin can chim, but till now he can't recover more than 110 in all the rest of the on sector 2 until now in the beginning of sector 3. Now maybe no, he can't. Simply can't recover the gap from Triangulator Boy. He's dominating the race till now, and we hope he can obviously win this race, but maybe with a little bit more fight with the other drivers, because can be fun for sure.
Maybe that will be the case. Maybe all this fighting will just cause lots of chaos.
I mean, it's making a little bit gap, between him and Han. Toro seems not uncomfortable like was before on his medium, despite the hards. Do you see that?
I do see that. We'll have a look and see. He's obviously in that train of cars behind Kevin now. They all need to work together. Obviously, he has gained on Triangulator Boy. That gap is down to 1.2 seconds. And they're coming to a back marker, I think.
Kevin was trying to push as fast as he can to catch him and stay on the DRS and try, as I said before, to escape with him.
Yeah, he's trying to push hard, and he's in that DRS zone, but I don't think he's got DRS.
And
or has he? He might do.
No, he don't have that, and is ERS now. So ERS is out of ERS. As you
He
can see.
will be looking close at the start. But I think Dragon Later Boy might get DRS from the back marker.
Jans was fall down due to, I think, the double stack during the safety car. Oh, was wide
He's
here.
on board.
Teaser on the inside.
And
Oh,
he's in position. And he's
many
going
drivers?
to the Haas. Ozan is retired.
okay. Ozan retires. Goes on the caution. Yellow flag. No safety car. No
Okay.
vehicle till now.
That's okay.
Okay. Oh. Now we have Kevin is out of DRS again. He tried to use all DRS to recover that, but he wasn't able to maintain till now. Maybe the soft tire is not the best choice he can make before. Maybe he's already struggling on it.
Maybe. So we'll see what's happening. So we're on lap 22 now, and Kevin really needs to get his head in gear if he wants to get this lead and get this win. Because he's obviously on the older tyres, or on the same level tyres, but the tyres aren't very good. As Han, he's taking him.
Kevin.
He's winning.
Now Hunt can have the opportunity to try to catch up Glitter Boy if he have the ERS to do that. Toro maybe can is only sorry. Every time I say Toro he go out of track, maybe it's better, but I never pronunciate his name again. It seems now he was in a good moment and try to maybe it was interesting to see his telemetry to see how many hours he can have. Down here is a battle. Was 4 wide here. For sure was fun. Cheesered on your GTR, maybe not. Oh, a little bit wide here. Try and the Jans on the inside with a good move here.
We'll see what's happening in this battle.
There's a contact here, but we are managing to stay on track both. Cheeser tried to stay again on the inside, and in all that rag tried to gain something from that, but he can't simply need to follow the driver in front and maybe wait for the straight and the DRS here. We'll see if in front on. Oh, Kevin is out of the DRS of one. Now is in trouble. Toro for sure now will attack Kevin, but he wasn't able to overtake him.
That's a problem for him. Obviously, Kevin needs that DRS to be able to keep along with everyone else.
Toro out of ERS. Now switch back here for the Red Bull. No. Toro is out of DRS. Kevin is out of DRS. J-Ray is on his back of both driver. And maybe we'll see if he have the ERS not on his car. Maybe Martin, can you please activate the telemetry to see the ERS level of drivers? Thank you. We can go on J-Ray only to see if have oh, okay, J-Ray is the main contender for third place, I think. Oh, what happened?
There is a, I think that's an
Alpine, yeah,
blue car. It's an Alpine.
Okay, we go back to on J-Ray. J-Ray have full affairs, so for sure. Oh, and is on the DRS of Triangulator Boy. So I think the driver in front, Han and Triangulator Boy was fighting for P1, and here there is a fight between 3 drivers for the third place. We know how Kevin was an animal on fight. Well, he can for sure be a contender for podium, but here we have J-Way. Oh, J-Way for sure into a little bit contact here. A little tap. For sure can need to overtake both and try to recover as soon as possible while the driver in front, because he lost the train for the victory. I think he had a lot of firsts, and now I think he will use for overtake Kevin. Okay, he's in third place now, and I think he want to try to escape and take the third place for sure, and maybe recover if Jan and Dragon Letter Boy will fight each other, and maybe try to recover the driver with the driver in front.
Yeah, so obviously they couldn't.
Was unexpected, from my opinion, for your Dragon Letter Boy lose time after so many laps. What do you think about that?
Well, the reason why he was gaining time on Kevin was because Kevin was on the soft tyres and they were starting to go off. Now he's up against Han, who was on the mediums. He will have less of a chance, and obviously they are right close to each other. They're going to probably overtake each other on the back straight. I think that will happen. I think Han is going to make a move on the straight. If he doesn't, then he's a bit stupid, I think. So I wouldn't defend this as far as try again later, boy. He's using the ERS. Takes the DRS to the inside. Got it. He's got it halfway down the straight.
Dragon Letter Boy is out of ERS. Now we dominate 25 lap, and now need to step back from one, and Nan seems to have a lot of traction more. No, Toro! Oh, Toro is out for the fight.
Oh, that's a shame. Anyway,
he can stay in fifth because you have a big gap on Jixer, but he can't fight anymore from the podium. It's a fight between.
Try again, Legs Boy is losing a lot of time. Sorry to interrupt. Try again, Legs Boy is losing a lot of time. He's 8 tenths behind.
Yeah.
That's a lot of time lost. He might not even be in DRS range by the time we get to the. Rather we can't get to the DRS straight. That could be.
I will win this easy. No, not nothing to say. Nothing to. But can happen. Can change that, I think, because now is clear. You have a very good pace in this moment.
Yep. So J-Ray could definitely get involved with that for second place if he can get his gear on. But I'm not sure.
He had 2 laps to recover a very, very big gap. I don't think he can. But for sure, you need to look on his back because Kevin is already there. and Kevin, I think, is trying to recover a little bit his airs. Sorry.
He might be. Because he's on those tyres that are practically gone now. He's down to 4th place. He's losing time.
Oh, Toro here on Kevin. I don't understand that. I don't know. Simply because he had a penalty, so maybe consider to take out this penalty in some way, but
yeah, that could be an option.
Yeah. Or the move is not understandable, but we'll see if Kevin. Now Toro is losing a lot of time from J-Way, and it can be a problem because he can lose the DRS, and is a big gift for J-Way, and for sure he tried to escape from them.
Yeah, so yeah, we're going on to the last lap in a minute, and I think
Toro don't take the DRS.
What do you say?
Toro is unable to catch the DRS in this lap, I think.
That's a shame. That's a real bad shame for him because obviously he'll lose a little bit of time there too. The car's behind and in front of him.
Kevin, I think I can be a little bit frustrated about that because it was nearby J-Way all the laps for 3-4 laps, and after Toro right in front of him, Toro lose a lot of time and from J-Way and lose the DRS gap, so they can fight for podium. So the games seems done here.
Yeah, the race does seem very much done.
We have only Jans nearby Jagic on the back. Can be an interesting fight because we have for sure a fight from between Kevin and Toro, but with the 3-second penalty is a user maybe battle. We see. So Han is our. What is your driver of the day?
I'd say Han, even though he got pole position, I'd say he was very good in the race and got and ended really well. I think he's done really well to take over right at the end.
I say J-Way only because I don't know, he started from 10th position, and after he in the first safety car he need to make a stop, and he gained to recover until the podium. So very nice recovery for him. And now we have Kevin on the outside.
Backs out of it.
Yeah, nice one. Toro on the switchback.
He's going to get the wheel on the exit. That's 4th place for Toro.
Wide here can be dangerous.
It could be. Oh, and he falls him out wide, and Toro loses it. So Han won. Try again later was 2nd. Jerry was 3rd. Kevin was 4th. Toro was 5th. And Jix will probably take home 6th place. And Jix has, followed by R34, followed by Rajic, Jans, Pizord Remus, SNY, Squirter, Osman, and Jerry.
Well, was a fun race, but we see some two safety car, but change a lot the race, because I think without the second one, Triangulator Boy can have a more chance to win the race.
Yeah.
But we will wait. We are waiting for the drivers on interview room, so we'll see what are their opinion on this race. What is the driver of the day for the game? We'll see that. I'm so J-Way, like me. I was like the game, so it's not something good with EA games.
Yep.
Mercedes driver on top, and 2 Aston Martin on 2nd, 3rd place. Aston Martin for sure make a good result here for the constructor championship. Kevin make some good points in 4th and Toro in 5th. We always don't have the budget for the champagne here, as ever. Now we are waiting for drivers. We'll see if they are arrived in our panel.
I think we have to go into one of the interview channels. I'm not sure. Interview channel.
Wait, sorry, my bad. We have Martin here, so the driver are arriving here. We only need to wait Han. Maybe someone need to move him from the voice channel. We wait and see. We can start with J-Way. What do you think, Nizo?
What do I think from what?
No, sorry, I tried to ask to Nizo if we want to ask you something.
Okay.
Good race, a good recovery for you, J-Way. You was my driver of the day. You make one stop during the first safety car. Talk about your race and what do you think about your opportunity without the DNF on the Q2?
Well, my pace wasn't really good. I noticed that I was kind of slow, and then I also crashed in my in-lap. Not even on my fast lap, on my in-lap I crashed. And then I had to start P10. I thought, okay, I will get track position. And yeah. And under the first safety car I boxed, so I have new fresh tires. And then it was a pretty good timing with the second safety car. And I managed to kind of come back from what my pace was.
Okay. Something to ask, Nito?
I don't really have anything to ask, to be honest. Not towards Jerry anyway.
Okay. So we can ask to try again later, boy, if we believe in his victory until the end, or but in the last lap and can recover him, or maybe that the hard is not the better compound for him.
No, yeah. Before the last safety car, I said that this win is in my hand, but as the last safety car came, I said I'm not gonna win this because I was on the medium also, and I noticed the medium was faster than the hard, so I said he's gonna get me. I think in the few less laps, and he did. I tried to keep up with him, but I couldn't. So yeah, unlucky.
Maybe he's a bit unlucky with the second safety car.
Yeah. I was unlucky. If it didn't come, I think I would have win. I think I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, so thank you, Triangulator Boy. We hope to see again here with us the next race. And Han, what do you think about your victory? You think you deserve that? You think you with a pole position and you made the fast lap or not? We'll take that.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so it's a perfect race for you. Fastest lap, pole position, and victory. I think you can say you deserved that and tell us about your race and what do you think about that?
Yeah, thank you for that. It was definitely an eventful race, and the first safety car start caught me off guard actually. And Raigel later boys is very fast at the safety car, and safety car restart was just awful for both of safety cars, and I managed to adapt the situation and crucial stay focused and make split-second decisions. So after the safety car, I finally caught him on the last 2 laps, and I got the victory. I didn't expect to be that this race pace, but eventually my setup worked, and I did a great race.
Okay, you have something to ask to Han?
No, I don't think so. Not anything I can think of now.
Okay, so we're waiting for you next races. We are for sure racing the next couple of days. I think
Sunday.
yeah, Sunday is the next race here. So we are waiting for you this Sunday, and remember to follow our
Social media.
team, social, and see you Sunday with.